Adventure seekers, welcome back. When we left off last, we were hot on the heels of Uncle Zed, but lava was also lapping at our heels, and we had a choice to make. Should we use Uncle Zed's magic ring of wishes to escape the lava, or a spider climbing spell? We put it to a vote. Those votes are in, they've been tallied, and it's been decided. We'll use a spider climbing spell. Can we get out of this sticky situation? There's only one way to find out. Without further ado, it's time now to return to Dragon of Doom. I've always hated this spell, you say, pulling out a tiny vial in a small round box. Why? Asks Saffron as she stands on tiptoe and looks anxiously at the rising lava. Shuddering, you uncork the vial and drink the potion it contains. Then, fighting a surge of distaste, you take the lid off the box, reach inside, grab the wriggling spider it contains, and swallow the spider whole. You're not supposed to swallow it, lectures Hinoki. You're supposed to eat it. If you want to eat the spider, you do it, you choke. It's all I can do to swallow the cursed things. I hate doing that. Just imagine how they feel, says Hinoki. I can't believe you just did that, says Saffron, staring at you with her big blue eyes. Oh, good grief, you sigh. It's bad enough having to do this without your comments, Saffron. Saffron, unless you want to turn into a cinder, get over here and put your arms around my neck. Why? Saffron asks suspiciously. Because it's the only way we're going to get out of here alive. With a last look at the rapidly advancing lava, Saffron picks up her skirts, moves over beside you, and wraps both arms around your neck. Don't let go whatever you do, you caution. Then turning to the glassy rock face, you place both hands and a foot upon the slick surface. You feel a slippery surface taking on a new characteristic under your sensitive fingertips. Tiny cracks and crevices you cannot see reveal themselves to your feet and hands. As surely as you were walking on a level surface, you scramble up the side of the cliff. Hinoki circles above you, lending encouragement, but Saffron hangs from your throat, threatening to pull you from your hold by her weight. To make matters worse, Grundon, back inside Saffron's pack again, keeps bumping your legs, threatening to trip you. Put your arms around my shoulders, not my neck, you croak as your breath grows shorter. Abruptly, the pressure eases as Saffron transfers her grip to your shoulders and wraps her legs around your waist. With great relief, you quickly scramble the rest of the way up the side of the cliff and finally crawl over the edge. With a deep sigh, you collapse on the flat surface and try to regain your breath. Curiously, you look around you. The island is larger than it first appeared. Made entirely of the glassy black stone, it seems to harbor no life of any sort. Where's Zed? Asks Saffron. I thought he'd be up here. I don't know, but the island's bigger than it looks. Maybe there's something we can't see. Hinoki, you take the right side of the island. Saffron and I will take the left side. Holler if you see anything. Saffron, you try for an ESP detect, just in case he's hidden. Morgan, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag if you don't mind. He's going crazy in there, and he can't hurt anything up here. All right, you say reluctantly, as Saffron opens the bag and shakes out a very angry Grundoon. To your surprise, instead of attacking you or doing something equally dreadful, the cat sits at Saffron's feet and starts to groom itself, as though nothing had happened. Come on, Saffron, let's get going. Use your amulet as we walk and see if you can pick up any stray thoughts. The two of you walk around the edges of the black glass island without seeing anything. The edges fall straight into the ocean of lava, which crashes against the sheer walls below. Above, there is nothing but the empty sky, filled with heavy clouds, reflecting the angry Red Sea below. Morgan, I can't find anything with the amulet. I don't think there is anyone but us up here, and the walls are so steep. I don't see how anyone could be hiding down there. Grundoon, why are you acting like that? Stop it, you silly cat. Grundoon is crouched at your feet, his back arched like a drawn bow, with every hair on his body standing stiffly upright. Taking tiny, mincing steps, he growls deep in his throat and hisses menacingly. What's your crazy cat up to now? You sigh, as Grundoon presses himself firmly against your leg. I don't know, says Saffron. He usually only does that when he's scared of something, but I haven't seen anything to be afraid of. What a fool I've been, you cry, clapping a hand to your head. Saffron, just because we don't see something doesn't mean it's not here. Zed is a high-level magic user. He could hide himself with any number of spells, and we'd never be able to detect him. You mean he could be 2 feet away from us, and we wouldn't even know it? Saffron whispers. Sure, but you don't have to whisper. I'm sure he's not that close. Oh, Grundoon, quit crowding me. Oh, Grundoon, quit crowding me, you say impatiently, giving the cat a shove with your leg. Without really meaning to, you use too much strength. Grundoon flies through the air and then slams into something in mid-flight. Yowling horribly, he stretches his long, sharp claws and tries to save himself from falling. A muffled curse comes from nowhere. Then, before your startled eyes, a hand clutches Grundoon's neck, a hand that is soon joined by the rest of the body. You stare silently at this small, wrinkled figure standing before you, glowering with hatred. Uncle Zed! I'm no one's uncle, sneers the old man, and you're nothing to me. But you mean something to me, you say respectfully, and quickly you tell your uncle of your mission. Long have I thought of you, you add. You were my guiding light when I was a small boy. I never tired of hearing the stories of your marvelous deeds. I yearn to be as great a magic user as you when I grow up. What use have I for goodness and light? Only weaklings have need for them. All that is powerful, all that is important in life is evil. I have pledged my life to serving evil, and now I will reap its rewards. If you are truly my nephew, I offer you the chance to join me. We will live alone while the rest of the world dies. If you are not with me, you are against me, and you can die along with the rest. What do you say? You look around, dazed. Saffron stands frozen, clasping Grundoon to her chest. Her red hair blows wildly about her frightened face, her eyes, blue and clear in the strange light, reflected from the sky. What about Saffron? You cry over the rising wind. The girl doesn't matter. No one matters. She will die along with the rest. You must decide quickly. Give me your answer. The hour is at hand. The Dragon of Doom approaches. The sky is filled with jagged flashes of lightning, and the clouds churn madly. Glowing orange and yellow and green, below the cliffs you hear the crash of the lava cascading against the black walls. The wind whistles past your ears, keening a song of madness. Decide, screams your uncle, and decide you must. I will do it, you cry. I will cast my fate with yours. Or I cannot do as you ask, nor can I believe that anyone can hate the world so much. It's not too late to change your mind and return with me. Or I would like to do as you ask. You stall desperately for time, but I'm confused. May I consult my pseudo-dragon? What'll it be? You decide.